Hello everybody and welcome back to FTB1 server, playing the FTB Infinity Evolved Expert Skyblock pack. We are here in our base. We've had quite a few episodes and new people and whatnot that come around. This is us. This is us right here. We have this beautiful plot of land and of course a wonderful basement that's coming along quite nicely. We have our evil cow sheep killer over here. It's just so evil. I put a solar panel up here because there was occasions where I'd log in and we'd burn through all the meat and we weren't producing anymore. So the solar panel definitely just gives it that little kickstart as soon as we log in, so that's good. And the main reason why it's doing that is because we're draining all the power out of the Tesseract into our capacitors over here, which tells me that these solar panels come nighttime are not strong enough to support, the capacitor bank, which is slowly but surely getting bigger and bigger. And, that's good. That is good. Let's actually just no, we're out of redstone chipsets. Okay. Good. So anyways, that is what's going on over there. But what we need to work on today, we just got the Thaumic Energistic stuff over here so that we can start working with that a little bit. And we got our drive stored right down here. Right there. We have a 4K Essentia storage drive. That's very good. But what we need now, I think, is the Arcane Infusion, the Runic Matrix, and all that kind of stuff. And we should at least get that going, and it's going to take a bit of time. So, the Runic Matrix is definitely an interesting build. This is the one that you need to use, the one in the Runic Altar. There's no other one that you can use that works. Just an FYI. So we need one of each of the runes. We need an Attune Stone and 4 blood runes. Well, we already have the 4 blood runes and the Attune Stone. I made those guys beforehand, so we're good to go there. But all of the rune of whatever from Botania, I don't think we've made any of that yet. And to improve on that, we don't even have a runic altar at the moment. So that's a thing. We need a Ender Pearl, diamond. Diamond works. I think we have more diamonds anyways. So we need a mana diamond with the 5... Is it 5? Yeah, Runic Altar. Okay, good. So we have this guy. That's useful for sure. Let's put him right on this side, actually. I've kind of decided. How do we want to do this? We'll put it right there. Good. Now we're also going to need a few mana spreaders overall. And the reason why I say a few is, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but in the recipe for the Runic Matrix, it requires an entire pool of mana to create. So the faster that we can transport the mana into it, the better. So let's get a couple of these mana spreaders. Okay, gold and living wood. Alright, living wood. Oh, we don't have very much, but we have enough to at least get 2. I wouldn't mind a few more, though. I'm going to get a couple more here from our pure daisies. Oh, this mines it so fast, but there's so many better ways to do this, and I can't wait to do some of them. All right, living rock, good. Let's get some of this guy going. We have the stone in the ground, so the builder's wand works for that, but with the wood, I have to place it manually. But we go through so much more living rock than we do living wood in this pack, so that was my motivation there. The other thing that you can do in this pack is this right here. So we can shear... Oh, it doesn't... Oh, it does work. Okay, good. We can shear these guys with our wrench, and we get the tall mystical flowers. Now, the cool thing about this is you do get 4 per, right? Now, check this out, okay? We have the petal growth enabled, so you can plant the petals. So, for example, the red ones, you can bone meal them, and then you get even more. So you basically have endless mystical flowers as soon as you get even one of them. So it's pretty awesome, and I highly recommend going with a system like that. So we'll just put those away for right now. We actually need 3 total. Good. So we need another 5 living wood. It's really nice to use one tool all the time. You know, like, as bad as it sounds, I went and played my other world there the other day, and I'm like, really? I gotta switch tools? What madness is this? You know, and it's just one of those things. You just get so used to it. And, you know, you don't really need to. Okay, good. We need 3 pieces of gold as well. Excellent. But yeah, other than that, things are going really well on the server, on the world. I completely miscalculated that. We need 3 more. There we go. It was 6, not 5. Everything's going quite well. We've been really recording and pushing hard. In case you guys didn't notice, while I'm away at PAX East. Now, the main reason why I'm doing this is because I like you guys to continually have content at all times, to the best of my ability anyways. So I hope you guys are enjoying the content and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so we have 3 mana spreaders connected to 3 mana pools, all going into the runic altar. So that should give us a pretty efficient setup for transferring mana over to the altar. Now, we could upgrade that a little bit more with a potency lens, and we may just do that. They're not very expensive, but we definitely need to get all of the different runes anyways. So we need a rune of water, which is a water shard, fishing rod, sugarcane, bone meal, and mana steel ingots. Okay, let's get all the mana steel that we need. I believe there's 5 different runes, so that's going to be 15 mana steel. We're going to need a couple shards. We'll definitely need a fire shard, but we'll also need a piece of ice. Good. Actually, you know what? Do I even have a hammer anymore? Yeah, I guess I still have this, right? I threw the other hammer off, didn't I? The smashing hammer. That's fine. We'll use this. That works just as well. We'll place the ice shards in there. So there's our water shard. We obviously need to get a shard of each type to make this work. But let's see what else. Sugarcane, bone meal, and a fishing rod. Okay. Bone meal is easy. We can get that. Sugarcane, also easy because of our farms. Fishing rod, not as easy. Let's go to our crafting to get that done. So a little old fishing rod, we should be able to make it quite easily, but we just didn't have it readily available. Hi, Enderman. How's it going? How's it going? All right, so in the runic altar, we are going to make our rune of water. Fishing rod, sugarcane, bone meal, and water shard. And that guy's going to get fired up. And as you can see, it's crafting quite quickly, because we have all of that mana going over immediately. Okay, and our wand. Awesome. Okay, there is some water shards. What did I get? Lilium Dull. Use a runic altar to create a rune. Well, I did that, so we're good to go. So we have the rune of water. That's awesome. The next one is, let's do the rune of fire, because we have the fire shard. So netherwort, blaze lamp, nether brick. Ooh, okay. Blaze lamp. Well, you know what? We can make blaze rods out of blaze powder, so that's going to be useful. Nether brick, we can make the one that we need. Go. You can do it. Excellent. And we need a nether wart. Good. And what else was it again? We got the mana steel, we got the nether brick, we just need the blaze lamp, I think. So let me get the blaze lamp up and running. I believe all that we need to do is compress down. Maybe we should make a recipe of this. I think we can compress down the blaze powder into the blaze rods. Right? Metal former, compressor. And I believe that should make blaze rods. So if we do this, let's just take a quick little gander. Yeah, so 5 equals 1 rod. So we can actually set that up to autocraft accordingly. So 5 of those equals 1 blaze rod. Good. we can set that to craft and put that according to our compressor. That way we are at least set up to always have blaze rods whenever we need to. And then we could set up this recipe as well for the blaze lamp. We may at some point in time, depending on how much we need to use it. Other than that, we can start applying this and getting the other rune. In the meantime, I'm going to move on, get the other runes going. I showed you these ones so far. And yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, so the last rune that we need is the Rune of the Mana. Rune of Mana. And for that we need a balance shard, which is kind of annoying to make, I'm not going to lie. It's a little annoying. But each shard... Ow! Bro, really? Where I guess up here. Whoopsie. That could have been a creeper. That could have been bad news. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. We made it. No big deal. Couple arrows in the knee and the head and stuff, but no real issue. So to make it, we definitely need a couple of, different things to get things going anyways. Luckily we have the inventory scanning. This is quite nice. But we need to get a few items put together to get this thing done. Overall. Oh, haven't scanned you or you yet, have we? No, we haven't. Good. Okay. So we basically need one of each major element, if I'm reading that correctly. Yeah, with the other one being thrown in. So we need 2 fire, we need 2 water, 2 earth, 2 ordo, and 2 perdito. Now, the way that I like to make balance shards early on, we're not at the point of making them very easily or anything like that. But my biggest thing is to get one of each shard. Or is it 2? I can't remember the exact number. It's 1 or 2 of each shard and going from there. So let's look at the different things that we need to do to make all of the different shards. So the first one, we already have air, fire, and water. That's good. We do have earth. They're just in here. So we're done that one as well. That's good. So now it's just ordo and entropy. Okay, good. So ordo is stone slabs smashed. Okay. And entropy is TNT smashed. Alright, so TNT, it's dynamite. Boom. Let's get a couple while we're here. We might as well stock up a little bit. And slabs. We need a few of those as well. Good. So the TNT, we'll just place it down. And then we'll smash it. With our smashing here. Good. Get a few shards. Excellent. And then these guys, same thing. We can, of course, make these ones. Which is something that can't be said for the sandstone ones. Just saying. We'll bring that across and... Oh boy. This isn't a pickaxe. You know what? Is there a hammer in here? Just a forge hammer, hey? That's not gonna work. Let's make just a stone hammer. Yeah, I think we'll just make a stone hammer because it's so much easier to do with that. Okay, good. And we'll smash these guys down as well. Good, and this should give us the order shards. Alright, so now we have one of each shard at least. Now, each one's going to give us 2 of its basic magic. So it's going to give 2 ordo, 2 all of that kind of stuff. So, without further ado, I think... Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. I'm trying to remember the exact numbers and stuff. There we go. Got one. Got one. Got another one. Okay, so let's head on up and get this done. I want to get this done and moved on. So we need to get the order the balance shard. So we have water in there. Good. We have this. We have this. We have this. That's awesome. We need a fire. I think we do 2. I'm just trying to remember exactly. And 2 water. Good. We can put the rest of these away. And then we're going to throw in 2 air at the end, if that makes sense. So let's get up top here, on top of it, and let's start crafting. Let's get a little bit of mana steel as well. A little bit more. We'll get a little bit more. That should be more than enough. So fire goes in, water goes in, earth goes in, ordo, entropy, and air shards. We get 2 balanced back. Good. Now, this guy, we have 10 and 10 in it. So that's going to give us what? 2 mana steel? Yeah, 2 mana steel. Or 2 thaumium, sorry. Which is pretty good. It's nice to have some spares overall. So there we go. We have our balance shard. I think we are pretty much good to go now on all of that. We can put away some of this stuff so clear up our inventory. We obviously have leftover residue and stuff in here. Not ideal at all, but we'll just dissipate that and worry about the rest of that later. Rorax has left the game. Aw. I'm all alone now. Sad face. Alright, so the Rune of Mana, we are over here. Let's start making it. So 1 balance shard, 1 mana quartz, 1 mana diamond, 1 mana pearl, and 3 mana steel. That's going to give us the Rune of Mana. Of course, we throw on the living rock and get this guy done. Boom and boom. Awesome. Now that only gives us 1 of those too, so it's one of the more expensive recipes. But we can start placing all of these on the altar now. Good, good, and good. So there's all 5 runes. We have the 4 blood runes. And last but not least is the Attune Stone. So we are going to be starting to make this runic altar. And it's going to take some time. It is going to take a bit of time. And yeah, it's going to take a while. Just saying. We don't really have the infrastructure on Botania to really do this right, if you know what I mean. But it'll work as is. It's just going to take a while. So let's store that up there. I would like to get some more storage here as well. Let's get another chest. Good. Good. Alright. That way we can put these runes in there. And some of this blocks of coal for this setup over here. Just to keep mana coming in. So, as you can see, it's going not bad actually. There's green already on the runic matrix. So that makes me pretty happy. Now, the next step is getting all the rest of the stuff for the infusion. So the runic matrix is definitely the hardest part of this. But the rest of it still does need to be done. So we need arcane pedestals. And we need arcane stone blocks and arcane stone bricks. Which is just arcane stone blocks. Okay, good. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 arcane stone and 1 pedestal minimum. Pedestals require 7. So we need a decent amount of arcane stone. Indeed. And did I use all of it up? No, I didn't. Awesome. Okay. Bonus. Bonus, bonus, bonus. Alright. We'll get the bricks. We need the 4 otherwise. And the rest of these can be turned into pedestals. How many is that? That's only 4. That's still pretty good. 8 pedestals. I'll take it. I'll take it. So let's start positioning this guy down. So obviously the pedestal is going to go in the middle, as we've seen in the construct. There we go. And then the bricks go along the outside of that. Okay. I always get these ones confused sometimes, so it's always better off to double check. That goes like that. We have these guys on top. Good. And obviously right in the middle here is going to be the runic matrix. And then outside of that, we'll just place down some of these in, you know, regular, somewhat orderly fashion, I would like to say. And then we'll place down these as well. And that'll give us one more for one of these corners, which is good. So now all we're waiting on is basically this runic matrix, which is still going to take a bit of time. So I'll be back when it's all done. Alright, so we're coming up on our final ticks here. We're almost done. Almost. Come on now. We're basically there. Let's go, runic matrix. It's getting late. Don't you know I have to go to bed soon? Alright, done and done. Awesome. Will not help you to dodge bullets. And we got a new trophy. Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet. A Thaumcraftian trophy. How awesome is that? Alright, let's take this guy back out and slap it down right there. And let's grab our wand and activate our beautiful, beautiful new thing. Oh, God. Why did you drop? It's fine. Bam. Awesome. Arcane Infusion Table set. Beautiful and amazing. And of course we got this guy too. Not sure exactly where I want to put it. Let's put it right there. Awesome. Acrylic, April 16th. Nice. Love it. Alright, so we have the infusion altar. This is a big step because we need the Sword of the Zephyr. This will be the first thing that we put down on our arcane infusion. But we're going to need other things like aspects and whatnot available to us. Now, I'm not positive exactly how the Thaumic Energistics works with that type of stuff. I know that you can store it, but I need to read a little bit more into the ins and outs of this stuff. Obviously, these are warded jars and whatnot, so I'd assume that those are some of the inputs and outputs of the system. But I need to figure that out exactly. In the meantime, we don't need very much for the Sword of the Zephyr. We really don't. Really just 8 of those 3 is pretty easily done. So what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to set this up manually for right now. So what we're going to need is we're going to need a warded jar, which is mana glass panes and slabs. So let's get a little bit of that. Mana glass, we don't have any. Good. Let's get a few. So cheap, might as well do it. Good and good. Alright, so mana glass is set up. And slabs. So that'll give us the warded jars themselves. Now I only need 3 of these at the moment. Oops, I thought I had 6 glass. Apparently not. Boop boop. There we go. Awesome. Rorax is such a nice person. Everybody's a nice person over here. In case you didn't know that. Oh, and by the way, you get to keep the runes. So that's a nice feature as well. So this will be in the arcane table, obviously. So we need the mana glass. Good. And we need a few slabs. Let's take a few over because we're going to need a whole bunch anyways. Now, I'm pretty sure I can actually make this in here, right? So we could put this. Okay, we can't do that. Can we get a storage drive and put it in there? Maybe. Okay. And then we need to get our wand, which is on us, and put that guy in there like that. And that'll give us 2 warded jars. Alright. That's not bad at all. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Let's get some more glass going. Some more mana glass to be certain. Or specific. We'll get a whole bunch more going. More than that. More. Good. We got 64. Awesome. Okay. So, we can also use this as a general crafting table if I'm not mistaken as well. Yeah, we can. Good. So we'll make a couple more of these. Good. Awesome. Love it. Amazing. So some mortar jars right over here are going to do the job just fine. We'll put the 3 down that we actually do require. And the rest of it is going to be done via file. Now, files are pretty straightforward. They're a very useful item in Thaumcraft, and I highly recommend using them. I'm wondering if we need... Should we get like a 4K storage drive? Will this work? If we put that in there, can we then store stuff in there as well? I don't know. I don't know. It's new to me. But anyways, so we needed air. We needed Modus, right? Not you. Sort of the Zephyr. Air, Modus, and Potentia. Potentia's easy. That's coal. So 8 coal, basically, which is another 4. Like so. So this will give us Potentia and Ignis. And then we should start to see Ignis is going into this alembic in Whale up there. And up here is Potentia. Good. That's all we really needed to see. So the Ignis should fill up to 8. And then it should stop. It did. And then the Potentia as well. Now we're going to grab the Potentia with a glass file. 8 goes in one of these. And that's all we actually need. And then we're going to put it in there. Done. Piece of cake, right? And it doesn't even use up the file, which is even better. Good. I guess we'll keep that for right now. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's fine. Let's get out this 4K storage cell. I want to see if this actually works or not. It would be nice to be able to store a few items over here as well as the Essentia. So if we get our mana glass panes back and a chunk of mana glass, can we now... Oh, we can. Awesome. Okay, that is amazing. We'll get a few stacks of slabs as well. And we can start storing all of our Thaumcraftian stuff, which is amazing. Right into here now. We need to get all of our shards. Oh, this is beautiful, people. Beautiful. We can get rid of this chest now. I love it. I am very excited, in case you can't tell. Good. We'll take these as well. And that and that. Oh, all the things. Okay. So we're storing all these good items away, which is very nice, and it's going to help in the long run. But we need to finish up this first and foremost. So the next step is air. Now, what's a good source of air and or Modus? Air is feather, sugarcane, air shards. Okay. Modus is drones. Okay. Bee drones. What else do they give? Because we have lots of drones for bees. We have tons of them. Okay, they give Volatus. That's not a bad deal at all. And we only need 4 of them. Okay. 4 of those. Excellent. And we needed some feathers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to give us a little bit of extra Volatus, which isn't a bad thing at all. We'll probably end up using it later on anyways. Just saying. Okay, so that'll start giving us the Volatus right there. Good. We can do the feathers as well at the same time. But it should give us the Modus and the air as well. We have extra alembics for that reason alone. Okay, there's our Modus. Good. And place it down. And last but not least will be the air. 4. Do we only get 1 per feather? Oh, we only get 1 per. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 of those. We need 8 of those. Sorry, my apologies. Okay, and that'll give us a decent amount of Volatus. We have the 8 Ignis just kind of sitting there. Now, I need to figure out how to get this into the system so that we can avoid using jars altogether. But, there we go. We have the items that we need to at least start this sort of the Zephyr. Now, we do need a Thaumium sword. We need 2 air shards, a diamond, and a great wood log. Alright. We need 2 air shards. Good. We need a diamond. And we need a great wood log. Now, we don't have a great wood log at the moment, which is a little annoying. Not going to lie. But we can make one, I think. We need a diamond. And we need, of course, the thaumium. We might as well pull out both and put it in here for now. Good. So we need this with a stick. I think this is still the recipe anyways, with 1 stick. Good. There we go. Thaumium sword. Awesome. And last but not least was the great wood log. That's right. Okay, great wood log is done by Arbor and Precantio in the Crucible. So Arbor, I think we were using slabs, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get the 6 that we need. And Precantio, I think we used Netherwort last time, right? 2 of them? Okay. Either way, it'll be good enough. Alright, we'll get up here. Let's get our bucket and fill up our thing. Like so. Awesome. And we will make our great wood log. Come on. We don't have all day. Thank you. Boom, boom. Awesome. A little bit of over, but that'll work quite nicely. All right, so we have the thaumium sword in the middle, like so. We have the air diamond greatwood. Okay, so if we go like so, air, good. We'll remove this guy and place it over here, and that'll be our diamond and our greatwood. So we have one in all 4 corners, which is basically as balanced as you can get it. Let's slap it with the wand, and let's hope nothing goes awry. So in comes all of the items here. That's good. It's infusing on the thaumium sword, which is beautiful. I'm just going to leave it for a second here and turn around because, well, I have that much confidence. Oh no, the backup's starting. There we go. Sword of the Zephyr. Awesome. So this guy is basically going to be used to make our bound blade right away. But that'll be next time. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate all the likes and subscriptions that you guys have been throwing my way. Keep them coming. Let your friends know, all that kind of stuff. And away we go. Bye-bye for now.